Seville state by conquest in the 9th century. Slavic like Yugoslavia, some Slavic people, they enslaved themselves. They enslaved themselves. They were the first slaves. They were the first slavers. They enslaved them fucking selves. Just do etymology on the word. It tell you that. It's not an African word. It came out of medieval times. In the 9th century, the first recorded slaves to be in America happened around 1609 in Jamestown, Virginia. This is the 9th century. You see what I'm saying? In the 9th century, slave etymology brings you back to medieval Latin, Slavic. Some South Slavic peoples had been reduced to a servile state by conquest in the 9th century. They enslaved themselves. Slavic, that's Yugoslavia. Slavic is Yugoslavia. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we need to get into things like science, like quantum physics, when we are the smartest motherfuckers out here. GAGUT contains all of the math from the past that could be possible. Anything that could be possible. Einstein, E equal MC squared, all that Isaac Newton shit, all of that shit is in GAGUT. It can reproduce through GAGUT. All of the math of right now and technology and problem of right now can be reproduced inside GAGUT. And all of the math in the fucking future can be produced using GAGUT. You can go 2080. They'll be using GAGUT. You can go goddamn 1,000,000 years from right now. They'll be using GAGUT. But tell me, why is it not a course on GAGUT in any HBCU? Not one of them has a course on GAGUT. Not one of them. Not fucking Morehouse, Spelman, Howard, any of them other goddamn thug factories. None of them have a course on GAGUT. But yet all the Ivy League schools do. Yale University do. Harvard do. Princeton do. Goddamn Göttingen University in Germany, they do. All of the institutions of Jim Crow, they all study it. Just like during these times where it was the Gullah Wars and it was people really out there fighting, they were studying us then and they studying us now. They know more about you than you know about your fucking self, about your own science and technology. That's why. That's fucking why. So how can you apply this fucking knowledge? Use your brain reflection. DNA is used to measure intelligence. So why the fuck is you out there damaging your DNA? Why the fuck is you smoking, putting smoke in your body? Why the fuck are you drinking alcohol to dry your cells? Why the fuck are you damaging your God-given abilities that nobody else on the fucking planet has? Why would you do that? That's the first fucking step. That's the first step. You see what I'm saying? In order to do anything with your body, it got to move in your mind first. In order to move your body, it moved in your mind. Look at this. See, I just raised my hand. My hand didn't raise itself. That's spirit. That's spirit. That's a thought. Desire brings thought, and out of thought comes the word. Thoughts are words. When you have a thought, you can hear the fucking thought. You can hear the words. You can even see the fucking words just from a thought. So why would you want to damage that? Why would you want to damage your connection to God Almighty when you are the most conducive? You see what I'm saying? But they're not telling you that. And I got a problem with that. How can you send your child to a school and the teacher doesn't know that? The person who's in charge of developing their mental faculties don't know that. Why would you pay for a fucking education and the person who's teaching you is really just studying you? You go to these schools so they can study you. They study you. If they really was helping you, you would be learning the supreme mathematics. You would have a course on GAGUT. There's no course on GAGUT in any HBCU. They're there for you to be studied, for them to use you like a fucking battery to power their goddamn organization. So you can be on the football team, on the basketball team. So you can be the goddamn star pupil of the track. Whatever they use to make money. They're using you. They're using you. They're not helping you. They're using you. Then they throw you the fuck away. How many times we seen it? How many fucking times we seen it? You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go hard with this shit every fucking night this week because I know they're gonna block me every time. Every time I give you something precious, they block it. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, yo. This shit is fucking crazy. Listen, take some notes, yo. I'm telling you, get into GAGUT, the God Almighty Grand Unified Theorem. Think about what is not available right now? Let's see. Levitation is inside GAGUT. Let's say cold fusion is inside GAGUT. Time travel, it's inside GAGUT. This is some supreme mathematics. Literally, nothing can surpass this but God Almighty Himself. Herself. Because that's balance. It's not a he. It's not, we got to get out of what they put into us. What they programmed us with. They hold a monopoly on who God truly is. They're holding monopoly on who God truly is. The only way they can do that is if we damage ourselves. Ourselves. Your DNA is what we use to measure intelligence. We have the most DNA. That's why you're brown. That's why your hair curls the fuck up. It's more DNA. But yet you damage your DNA by dyeing your hair, by bleaching your skin, by smoking, putting smoke in your body, in your lungs, by drinking liquor that's drying your fucking body out. That's your natural intelligence that keeps you connected to the universe itself. The universe speaks to and through you. This is why certain things have to come through the black race. African descendant people. Listen, they didn't let a black person play in the NBA until 1950. Until 1950. So it took up until 1950 for them to see a slam dunk. For you to get a fucking crossover, slam dunk. It took that came through a black person. Even in football, they didn't let black people play football till 1946. Before that, they had leather fucking helmets. Hip hop, jazz, rock and roll, tap dance, the list goes on and on and on, including now God Almighty Grand Unified Theorem. The Grand Unifying Theorem, the theorem of everything. It's literally the mathematics behind everything that had to come through us too. Fuck Einstein, fuck Isaac Newton, fuck Galileo, all of them. We encompass all of that just inside this one theorem called GAGUT, the God Almighty Grand Unified Theorem. And we're blessed right now to be alive right now in this time for us to get it. You see what I'm saying? We're blessed right now just to be alive for us to get it. You dig? Listen, I'm about to cash out, so I feel the melatonin kicking in. I be charged like this all fucking day. Like, I swear to you. I'm like this all fucking day. I'm about to cash out reflections. I'll probably do an encore tomorrow. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll probably come back tomorrow because I ain't even really get into the sacred geometry. I didn't get into the goddamn what's the nigga who lied? The Fibonacci. I didn't get into a lot of shit. The symbol of enlightenment, Ma'at. It's a lot. All of this shit is in GAGUT. The waters of Nun. Like, all of this shit is in GAGUT. And I'm going to go back in tomorrow. I'm coming right back at you. You feel me? This your brother, and I love you. You know why? That's right, because I love myself. Peace and love.